It is with great sense of duty and immense pleasure to welcome Your Excellencies, top government functionaries, development partners, and our strategic stakeholders to this epoch event of the presidential launch of the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone Program, holding today, the 24th of October, here in Abuja. Your Excellency, Mr. President Muhammad Buhari, who is being ably represented by His Excellency, the Vice President, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is important to inform you that the recently approved Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone by the Federal Executive Council under this current administration is a major cross-cutting value chain investment program driven by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, FMAD, in a strategic alliance with the National Agricultural Technology and Innovation Policy. Mr. President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zone, SAPZ program, by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture that will be driven along with other cooperating MDAs will be a game changer. And also being supported by the African Development Bank, Islamic Development Bank, and the International Fund for Agriculture Development will definitely change the face of agriculture in Nigeria and also industrialization. The SAPZ program is a dedicated agro-processing area within major food production clusters with desirable ultra-modern infrastructure to attract private sector investment into the agro-processing of locally produced crops, livestock, fisheries, and other related agri-business activities. The program is designed to commence in 8 locations of Kano, Imo, Kaduna, Cross River, Kwara, Oyo, and Ogun, and the Federal Capital Territory. That is in the first phase. Also, the preparation to upscale to 18 states in the second phase is in the pipeline. This and many more will strengthen the Nigeria agribusiness ecosystem to respond more effectively and efficiently to the challenges of our time. Furthermore, the SAPZ is the flagship for Nigeria's agriculture, which entails the development and operation of agro-industrial processing clusters in areas of high food production across the country to engender the competitiveness in agro-industrial production and processing that is critical to further unlock the potentials of Nigeria's agriculture, to improve food and nutrition security, to reduce post-harvest losses, create jobs for women and youth, as well as create wealth for the rural community. The SAPZ is made up of 3 building blocks, namely the Agricultural Transformation Center, ATC, which is a community-based rural institution within the host community, supported by quality production drivers for the production of farm produce as feedstock to the aggregation centers, AC, for primary storage, and the agro-industrial hub, AIH, equipped with desirable infrastructure to create modern agricultural processing environment where secondary value addition of those farm commodities will take place. Let me also inform you all that the primary goal of the SAPZ is to transform the Nigerian agricultural sector into a more competitive advantage by eliminating the supply side constraint, such as lack of general infrastructure like roads, power, water, telecommunication, inadequate raw material supply, poor business structure, and weak policy environment. This will elevate the Nigeria's agribusiness sector into a new height of excellence for local, regional, and global markets. My dear listeners, this presidential launch of SAPZ signals a new dawn in agricultural investment activities in Nigeria. My ministry, as an institution of government, will mobilize more support for the implementation of SAPZ program in the development of integrated value chain clusters and corridors, leveraging on smart logistics to connect rural production and processing zones in the urban centers. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, It may interest you to know that SAPZ are expected to reduce operational costs for processes by up to 28%. The successful implementation of the 8 SAPZ state is expected to create up to 550,000 additional new jobs in production, processing, and other associated activities, and contribute up to about 10 million USD to Nigeria's economy annually through additional cultivation of up to about 950,000 hectares of land. This will add to agricultural output of up to 12.7 million tons per annum, as well as value-added processing of up to 6.2 million metric tons per annum. At this juncture, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my ministry's doors are open for more collaboration and partnership with international development bodies, state government, as well as private sector through efficient and effective strategic data-driven innovations capable of changing the narratives for better innovative financing models that guarantee fiscal prudence. Finally, my dear listeners, SAPZ is here to stay. All hands must be on deck to ensure its success and sustainability for years to come. Thank you and God bless.